Hey, what's going on YouTube? Treetop Piper coming at you guys with a little canning video, a little jarring action. Housekeeping first. I'm smoking my Peterson Meerschaum with some Best Brown Flake in it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with. Like I've said in many videos, I've really tried to like this tin, this batch or whatever it is. It just ain't worth a damn. Every time I smoke it, I practically get tongue bite. Like that first hit, I could feel it kind of bite the inside of my mouth. Or that first draw. Although it seems to have mellowed out a little bit. But yeah, I just had a lot of trouble, and it's not because it's wet, because it's very dry. But anyway, I'm gonna jar up some Dunbar too, because I gave a buddy of mine like a good ounce of what I had left of this jar from a tin I had opened. So I've just been kind of putting off cutting open this bag and jarring it up. And then the Stonehaven, I finished my last flake that I had open a couple hours ago. And you know, I already know I'm gonna want. I mean, honestly, I want some right now. I want some right now. So anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and, or you know what, we'll start with the Dunbar first. Anyway, I know how Scotch and Pipes, he says get a nice sharp pair of scissors. And what I'm going to do is probably put a couple of ounces of this in this jar, and then put maybe 5 or 6 ounces in a big jar, and just go ahead and store that for later, for a later date. That smells absolutely lovely. You can see kind of how bright, really how bright that is. I don't have one of those little canning funnels that everybody else has, like Scotch and Pipes and Todd have. Oh wow. But I imagine I can get it done nonetheless without losing too much. But geez, that just came out in like a big old clump. Whew. Man. Holy crap. I love the cut of this stuff, how it's like a broken flake. It's like you get a lot of chunks in there. It's not just a bunch of ribbon cut stuff. It's like chunks. Man, and this is like damn near ready to smoke. I can tell you this much, you see, there's almost a whole flake right there. Man. Ooh, and that just smells killer. And I tell you, the tin came super wet. Maybe that's indicative of the sealing capabilities of this bag. I don't know. But ooh, whoops, that wasn't a good idea. Jeez. This is my first time really doing one of these kind of bags. I've opened two other bags of Germain stuff, and ever. Anyway, I mean, you know what I mean. Lately, anyway, I just don't do it all that often. I usually go for the tins, and I hang on to the bags a lot of times. I've got a bunch of bags that I just I've got 4 or 5 bags that I just don't intend on. I kind of wanted to hang on to them for a while and age them. I've got a bag of Margate that I don't really, I've got the Penzance right now, and I'm really digging that. Good Lord. How much more is in there? I didn't realize there was still that much more in there. I was thinking there's way too much in this jar. I thought there was less. Yeah, I don't need that much to smoke on. Really. I'd rather let it age a little bit more, or age more of it than less anyway, But good Lord, I certainly did lose a bunch on this table here. I wish I had a nice tobacco tray like some of the other guys do. But there you have it. I mean, and you can see all the big old flakes in there. It's a very rough kind of a cut. But it's mostly bright with a smattering of Perique, of dark stuff in there. It's not didn't seem like there was really a whole lot of dark stuff in that one. Whereas I want to say the tin had a little bit more Perique in it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It could be just my imagination. But anyway, on to the Stonehaven. In this bag, actually neither of these bags had any sort of pinholes or anything in them, which is nice. I'm hoping that we get a really nice quality bag of Stonehaven here. I was hoping that it would have some plume on it, but man, I tell you, I've never seen Stonehaven that looked like that. See how it's like really light on the end there? Or I don't know if you can see that, but see what I mean? I've never seen it like that. It always seemed to be super dark. Whereas all these kind of are light on the end. That seems kind of weird to me, how that would be like that. Oh well. Man, just like everybody says, it looks just like frickin' beef jerky. It really does. Yeah, this is really weirding me out, how light that is at the end. I'm expecting it to be damn near jet black. Whereas, that's like super light. I'm gonna have to ask some of the more experienced guys if they've ever seen that. Like Berg or one of them guys. Because, I don't know, I just didn't expect it to be that way. And maybe it's even better because of that. I don't know. Who knows? Could be. Could very well be. There we go. I was trying to peel it up, this little cluster here. Man, and I just love how it looks from the side. Shiny. And just beautiful. And this one kind of has a two-tone thing. Like I said, it's several different, it's light on one end, it's not dark all the way around. And these are just absolutely gorgeous flakes. Thin, they're not super wide. Just everything you want. Everything you'd want in a nice Virginia flake. Mm. Hmm. There we go. Get this last cluster here. -1 flake. And you know what I want to do here is I would like to try the light end. Let's see what that's all about. Because I've had the jet black dark Stonehaven. Now I'm actually kind of looking forward to trying out this kind of ugly duckling or kind of odd version of a Stonehaven flake here. See, you can see just how light that is. You know, it's very light. Hopefully that translates into a fine smoking experience, which I would imagine it does. I mean, maybe they just missed that part with the casing or whatever, you know, whatever the reason may be. I trust these guys. They know what the hell they're doing. You know, if that's how the blend is supposed to be, then that's how it's supposed to be. You know, it's not, you know, it's far be it from me to be complaining about Stonehaven, you know, to be complaining about the color of my flakes. Because really and truly, it's kind of a blessing, really, to even get a bag. But I'm going to do just like everybody else, and I'm going to cut. The other ones I was fortunate enough to be able to peel the sticker off. Whereas this one I'm not even going to try, because the other one of my other bags, a bag of Penzance I opened, the way that the label was on, it was kind of half-assed, so the bag was all wrinkled up and the label was holding it, the wrinkles in place basically. So I was able to slip a finger, or I was just able to get a fingernail up underneath the label and peel that sumbitch back, which was really nice. You know, just to get the label. The only thing that sucked though is that you kind of you know, disturb the label, so you end up having to tape it on to the damn the jar anyways, because what happens is it doesn't stick around the edges, because you kind of disturb the adhesive. But there we go. Man, mosquitoes, they have just descended upon me. And I just got me one. They have descended upon me. And also, I'll probably cut this one out too. But you know, I was thinking, I seen old Berg did his bag of Stonehaven last night. And like he was saying that he was going to throw his in a bunch of little jars. That way, he can smoke one jar at a time, and then, and as he progresses through the jars, each jar has more age on it. Like he was saying, he'd put them in 4 little jars. That way, when he'll make each jar last about a year or so, or something like that, and that by the time he gets to that last jar, that bad boy's frickin' 4 years old, and he's loving life. You know, he's got a 4-year-old jar, 1 ounce jar of whatever, the Stonehaven, which I imagine he probably does that with some of the other ones too, because I would. I mean, I'm thinking, I wish I had the small jars. The smallest ones I have are the, what are these, 12 ounce? I think these are 12 ounces. 8 ounce or 12 ounce, something like that. But those actually hold quite a bit, though. Those smaller ones. And then, really, I like to get these large, wide mouth ones because I can fit my damned hand into them. That's nice, being able to do that. And then not only that, but obviously you can fit a hell of a lot more in there than you would otherwise. You know, but really, man, I'm telling you guys, I am blown away by this Stonehaven. I cannot wait to try this now because it's speckled, it's bright and brown. Like, with it broken up now, I can see that it's like kind of half and half almost. At least this particular flake, because I cut half of it off. But you can see, look how light that is. Super light. And really, I'm just, this is a really small bowl. This is just going to be a taste, really and truly. And this best brown flake is just so disappointing to me. I'm going to buy some more, but this tin, I'm done with it. Straight up, I'm done with it. I'm not messing with it. It's only got a few more bowls left, and that's that. I'm not messing with it anymore. It hasn't been worth a damned. Every time I try to smoke it, it ain't worth a damned. So I basically given up on that. Really and truly. But man, I've just really been enjoying the Rich Dark Flake, the Stonehaven, and the Penzance, and that small batch. Oh my God, that small batch. It's just so good. This is what I'm thinking, guys, here. My 200 sub GAW is coming up soon, and I'm thinking that I'm going to put up a few tins. These are going to be rare tins. They're going to be hard to get. Probably one will probably be, I mean, and you'll have like a selection kind of deal, or I may just do all of them, but either the small batch or like a tin of Stonehaven, something badass, something that's just going to be off the hook. And maybe a pipe, that would be really cool. I'm going to see if I can do something like that. That would be ideal. I want to do more than tobacco this time. I want to do like a really badass tobacco with like a nice pipe, like a new old stock K Woody or something cool like that, you know, something that somebody could really get the use out of and really cherish, you know. And also, you know, it would be nice, I mean, putting up the Stonehaven, it would be nice if one of the you know, if you know, one of the guys who doesn't get a chance to get it too often or has never had it would win. I mean, I really don't care, but it would be cool. You know, I like doing that kind of stuff. You know, I was fortunate enough to get a little bit more than I needed, basically, with the small batch and the Stonehaven. I was able to get some more of that small batch from Pipes and Cigars yesterday. So I'm thinking I only got like 5 or 6 tins. I really didn't get that much, but I'm thinking, you know, what I have will be sufficient, you know, minus a tin. I can, you know, spare a tin. So either that or the Stonehaven. I would like to do Penzance, but I don't have a tin to do it with. Basically what I have is jarred up. But, you know, I wouldn't mind doing that with the Stonehaven anyway, but you guys saw these flakes. They're just gorgeous. I mean, just like I seen Old Berg, which, by the way, I wanted to do a little bit of a shout out for Old Berg. If you guys haven't, if you guys haven't subbed his channel already, I would definitely suggest doing that, because first off, that guy is extremely knowledgeable when it comes to tobacco. That man's the real deal. He's the real deal. This is he's very serious about this hobby, you know, like a lot of us. He's got good content. He's a really nice guy, and he'll take care of you if he can. And you know, he's got great content. He's the friendliest guy you ever talked to, you ever met in your whole life. Really down to earth guy too, you know, very humble guy. And you know, he's, like I said, his channel is fantastic. He gets awesome tobaccos. You you know. So and also he likes to help the little guys, you know, the guys that aren't able to locate, you know, certain stuff. He, you know, gives them tips, pointers, you know, hooks them up with a tin if he can. I mean, the guy is just as generous as all get out. I mean, he really is. And I would appreciate it if you guys would get over there. If you haven't subbed him already, get over there and give him a sub and check him out, because he's definitely worth it. I think he's one of the guys that's just, you know, flat out grandfathered into the YTPC, which I wouldn't consider myself to be one of those guys because I'm rather new. But Old Berg, he's been around for a hot minute, a coon's age. He's been around for a coon's age, and you know, he definitely he deserves every sub he has. But yeah, I'm just thrilled to death with this Stonehaven. I mean, and I'll tell you, the thickness of the flakes has got me really psyched too. These are just perfect width, in my opinion. I mean, look on to it. Look on to it. I mean, you know, and how often do you see flakes, regular sized flakes, not long ones like this, but regular sized flakes that will stay together, that you can hold up like that, or even like that, and they won't bend, you know, bend in half. You just don't see that. And it really just shows the quality, you know, of the tobacco. And you know, every time I smoke this tobacco, it takes me somewhere else. I mean, no doubt about it. It takes me somewhere else. It's just an awesome tobacco. Same thing with the Penzance. But anyway, guys, this has been a ridiculously long video. I'm sorry for just dragging on and on and on like this, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And hope y'all enjoy my channel and the content, and that y'all are having a great week, and y'all enjoy your Veterans Day. All you veterans out there, thank you. We appreciate it. Me and my family, that is. And y'all have a great Veterans Day and enjoy your weekends. Treetop Piper over and out.